within the game. Yep, you've got one guy going boom, the other guy going whap, and the guy trying to run it in for the score, and he's going nowhere.
Your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make sense.
Today, from Gillette.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway in Foxborough. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Throwing Jones. And his first pass is incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Taking it about the 16. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. The Dolphins come into this one still undefeated this deep in the year despite the one tie. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Here's Gaskin. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. Get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
On second down, Mostert. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Up time, baby.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 88 yards.
Well, partner, we've watched as they've reached 2 wins, 3 wins, 4, and then 5. And we kept questioning each week, how long can they keep this streak going? This team is rolling, and having someone like this who can really set the tone for your offense week in and week out is a big part of why they've been unbeatable as of late.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 5, 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And they're going to have this this across midfield and inside the 45.
Hey,
The
man,
catch and run, good for 24 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Now a give, running left is Harris.
Oh, good. Good
And
run.
he's
He
going
came
to
even
get
ahead
this
of
down
that.
near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's
forced the
quick
field goal.
and shifty, can make
Look at
moves,
a
make
fumble.
people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice gain.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Parker. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Oh boy.
His kick is good.
Come on. That was there.
But still trailing, it's 7-3. So they're
I honestly thought I had that
drive
shit.
with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their
I thought
next
I had it,
drive.
bro.
And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
No
It's gonna be
way.
incomplete. The contact
Going
there
for it, I
enough
don't
to
care.
jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's
Yo, close your
incomplete.
hands.
Convert, and they turn it over.
That is
So
crazy.
certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
I'm getting that back.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Back in the next 2 plays, bro.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Jones. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On the delay, here's Harris. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now Jones on third down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Guys are jumping every direction to be aiming towards the person too. Kind of crazy.
Looking to throw. Jones.
No.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Raekwon Davis gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Throwing on second and long. Jones. And that'll be caught by the tight end Keene. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Come on.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So we've come upon halftime. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Well, we're probably not the first, but all of us at EA Sports certainly want to wish you and yours a happy and prosperous new year. And as a celebration of that, a big slate of NFL games on this Sunday, Week 17. Second to last weekend of the NFL docket. Later tonight, the battle for Los Angeles, Rams and Chargers, 5:15 Pacific at SoFi. And then on Monday night, Charles and I are on to Cincinnati. Bills and Bengals, 2 cold weather teams in what will be a frigid Paul Brown Stadium.
Yo, how do you trip over your own guy, bro?
3 yards, and now it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result.
Second time, though, for real?
Calling no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Dancing to his left. And he will slide down with a good gain. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Bullshit. Man.
Incomplete. A nice job of body defensively, and now it brings up third down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Steps away to his left. And that will be...
Are you going to even try to block?
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Tua on fourth down. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Somebody was open.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Harris running straight ahead. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Henry here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Yeah, pick or something, bro.
5 yards remain on second down. On the give, this is Harris. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
On second down, it's Stevenson. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And this is going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Folks' kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now, to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
To throw on second and 10. Tua. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Looking to pass. Tua. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down.
He is.
That leads to a second and 10. Here's Tua. Buying time to his left.
Oh, that's not.
And a little floater there, but
Oh, fucking Nexus A. Damn it.
falling to the
Get that
ground.
shit.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30.
I hit the wrong
18
button,
big
bro.
yards
I
on that one,
keep
and
getting that
that'll be
A is
first.
X and not X.
Game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd down, Gaskin. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Yeah, it is.
So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That puts them in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Here's Mostert.
In there.
77 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Again, it's Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Really? I didn't know that.
Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You gotta show me how to do that, bro, because it'll be clutch. I ain't gonna lie.
So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Is that in Steam?
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From the 10. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
I'm gonna have to check that out for sure.
And it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Jones throw there, complete to Myers. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now Jones. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
A quick throw knocked away.
Trying, bro.
It's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here.
No way.
And this is Parker, complete. And he will have a
Where's your
Patriots
defense
first
at,
down
guy?
as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Yeah, take that down, motherfucker.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Hey,
It's caught by Myers. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here's Jones. This one swung outside to Strong. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right
that's
around the
bullshit,
7.
bro.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Jones. This is caught. He takes it.
No way, he wasn't even in.
Down, and they've taken
No way. Can you challenge that play?
lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow.
I can't challenge that? That's flat.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Tua. And he's going to have a first down, but he's tackled inbounds up near midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Tua forced out to his left. Tua hit in the
What? Yo!
and it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
That's crazy.
That simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that
That's
small
fucking
lead.
wild,
You
bro.
look at it from the offense's perspective. Taking care of the ball, so
All right.
important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
We got one more
What
before
real estate
playoffs.
people tell us all the time, it's location, location, location. So
That's
being at
fucking
home,
crazy, bro.
that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead.
I think Dwayne's right, though. I think I'm rushing it too much.
Mine on the richest, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boy stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready. See, we're not a ride nobody way. We're the ones who started with it. Translation: Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we lit.
I want to put Hill back in. Do I have him back in? Oh, I didn't like that. Option. Oh, options on the top.
Crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hopping a ghost, I'ma get Swayze. I just got off of the jet and I cry. My I went in a Humvee, I lie. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Sharek, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Uju Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 Prezi Rolly, we been working overtime. The witness, the police, the pigs, I don't eat swine. Son of Jacob, this biblical, my flow, the holy God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the faint mouth rush. More vacays, more bucks, more race, more foreign trucks, more.
Hold on, I'm gonna do that after. I want to get I want to make sure. Does Hill go back in by himself? Like if he was injured, or do I have to put him back in?
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be...
Okay, cool. I should have lost that fucking game, bro. Oh. That bass on it. Oh, that's not.
Here we go. Hey, read.
Let's go commentate. Why's a game like that? It's weird. Don't have coach suggestions. I don't have commentators. That's weird. So that's a trash. I don't know. That's weird, right? Like, there's no.
Ready. Set.
But that's weird as fuck. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't like it.
Me and my boys make major moves. Still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment. Told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Facing my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up. I cannot quit it. I need it. I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting. I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. This time I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining.
Can I not go back to the game?
All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen to boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it
You
there.
can go back in and shit. That's weird.
It's gonna be a riot, doubt me it's quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired. Cause I've been left behind, I had to get right. Waiting on a sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these
Damn. I have to get the game. That's crazy as fuck.
nothing can stop me.
Looks like I'm doing the playoff game for the wild card.
You spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The ego had no time for cold cuts. The game like Big Fish came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent, ain't sold a million records yet. Used to be on my checklist, big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry
Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. A first down carry for Henry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
First carry of the game for Hassan Haskins. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Tannehill. Setting up the screen for Haskins. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. He'll get it across midfield down to the 49.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And that nearly an interception here on its opening
no,
drive,
definitely not
but
just
he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Tua. That one caught by Tyreek
Welcome back,
Hill.
baby.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Being chased out left. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively,
there it is.
Giving up a huge play.
There it is, baby.
Take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in from the 20. And the Dolphins will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you got the crowd involved fully on their side in this ballgame.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action. It's Tannehill.
Yeah, boy.
Dolphins rush gets
yeah, boy.
Down he goes. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
We said it before.
Man, Van
Ginkel. I think it's still apparent. But these guys
weirdest name of all time.
They're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Gotta
So the
keep
Titans are
defense
forced to
on.
punt as Brett Kern is on to do the honors. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. A run with Mostert up the middle. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Tua sets up to pass it. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away.
Had to rob me real quick.
And Hilliard will elect to not return it. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now Tannehill saying, let's get to the line.
Give me that, boy.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua.
Get that. Yeah, boy.
This into the hands of Hill, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Draw play, Edmonds. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll run with Mostert. And he takes it
Buddy.
into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his second
Got
touchdown
excited.
here in this first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill and
I don't
finding
know.
the tight end Hooper. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't
Not
too
even
bad
a little
there.
bit, bro. Not as much as it should be.
Somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football.
Not running with
to the
Derrick Henry is kind of weird
25-yard
for me.
line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 more on that one, and another first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Tua now on first down. Well, this is caught by Williams.
Let's go.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
49 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business. And
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Chase Edmonds, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And
Facts.
he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Come on, get in there, buddy.
Bring it back. It's
Get in there.
6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
My man Gink.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
They're going to try and run. And he will not make it to the goal line. It's his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
What a fork in him, bro.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game,
For real.
a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Jackson's got it over the middle. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's enough. I lead scoreless.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 50, it's Tannehill.
Give me that, buddy.
And for a 3rd time
I'll take
he's
that.
intercepted.
I'll take that, boy.
Jones, 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Put a fork in them, bro.
This one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it
And
almost
2.
feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And Hilliard will elect to not return it. And the Titans getting set to go. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now Tannehill. He gets this one to Burks. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Tannehill now to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, Tannehill.
Ah, fam.
Well, that'll be incomplete.
Back all the way up.
Took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Tannehill.
Give me that.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off Byron Jones.
I'll take that, buddy.
Lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more
There's
for
still
the
so much
road.
clock left.
It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. 63 yards on the ground for him so far.
Making statements here today, buddy.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And some space here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that.
Yeah, Tannehill might be fired. Just drop his ass.
Offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Come on.
Tua going to hand this to Gaskin.
Gaskin's gonna get the touch,
Can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Up the middle they go with Mostert, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and he'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Take a knee, buddy.
And Hilliard will elect to not return it. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw taken in here by Jackson. 7 yards there and
that's
a first
a fact.
down.
Good shit.
Here's Tannehill. It's Jackson again on the reception. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. Tannehill. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
3 seconds. 45-0, dog.
Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost.
You know what that means tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is playoffs, baby. Tomorrow I want to try and do all the playoff games in the Super Bowl.
So that'll do it for us.
Depending on how well I play.
Our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
Coming for you, boy.
Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boy stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we were the ride nobody way, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the obstacle with it, that's how you know we lit. Grrr,
Yo, that's fucking tough, dog. That is super tough, bro. Yeah. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try and stream the playoffs. See how far I make it. But it's been a good year so far, man. We'll advance to next week. Get there. Ooh. All right, man.
All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties.
Are they number 1 in the league right now? Are they number 1?
I don't like the fake
Oh,
snake
what?
tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade you, then upgraded the world. How they forgetting me? Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest? Still ain't mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, went instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple.
Chargers, that's gonna be.
Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. Penthouse at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy, I don't like it. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency.
The Jags made the playoffs? What?
All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You not my kind, I know kidding me. Heard you told my girl about all of them. That's the image.
So, I'm gonna guess if I beat the Chargers, I'm playing the Colts.
I can't let Ken Wallace get ahead of me. Know your heart full of jealousy. All that acting tough. Damn, this must be a parody. Okay, 101 ain't no comparing me. Okay,
I got this.
Wait, 2 on 2, that's like 4. They be sharing me. Okay, they working like the red dude. Red got them doing. That's what I'm into.
About to be fired though. Even that tomorrow.
I've been plotting on the lamb and the Benz cool. Yeah, oh, yeah. I don't like your energy. I don't like that. I don't like the fake.
Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. We'll catch y'all tomorrow for the playoffs.